Hello, adventurers and fellow critters, and welcome back to my Critical Role review series. This time is Critical Role Campaign 3, Episode 7. Um, I don't know if people actually religiously watch this, like you tune in every week to see what the hell I think about this. So apology, if you are one of those people, I apologize for missing Episode 5. That came out, obviously on Twitch for me in the UK on Friday morning. So I watched it on Friday. Didn't do the review on Friday, and then I had a wedding on Saturday. So Saturday and Sunday was a write-off, and then I just completely forgot. So that's why I didn't do a review of episode 5. But here we are for episode 7. As per usual, I'm going to start this off by saying that I'm doing a few minutes initially for no spoilers for the current episode. Previous episodes and previous campaigns are fair game, although I will try to limit that initially. Once I get past what I call my watershed for spoilers, everything is fair game. So consider yourself warned initially. Not that I've had any complaints, but if I do, you know, by it's like one of those legal agreements that by listening to this agreement, you hereby by listening to this, you're hereby agree to not get pissed off at me, that thing. So. Episode 7. Definitely not a filler. Definitely shit happened in this episode, for lack of a better word. The last couple of episodes, as I've said, were kind of fillers. Episode 5 was a combat episode. So not necessarily a filler. But definitely there's been a few fillers. This was not a filler. Definitely another very good episode with a nice wee ending. Nice little twist ending with a reference that if you've seen previous one shots, you know what's happening there. That's the non-spoiler, that's the spoiler-free version. But yeah, that was hang on. Apologies for that, Mr. Postman was delivering. Where was I? Yes. Definitely some very nice and quite spicy combat at the end of this episode. Just kind of continuing my trend of, does Matt really want to kill all the players? Because, holy shit, spicy combat. And then just some nice little world building and meeting some new NPCs. Some nice little in-jokes, I think, for the cast in this session. Definitely very, very, very good. Nice little fun session. See the cast being able to crack jokes about, their own lives, or how they can relate to shit that was going on in that episode. That was fun. Spicy combat. Yeah, I think that's all I can really say for spoiler-free. I think even calling it spicy combat might be somewhat spoilers. But so yeah, there's a fight this episode, basically. But I think that's all I can really do for non-spoilers at the moment. So short and sweet, another very good episode. Just combat in this one, which is nice. A nice little callback to previous one-shots, which, not really spoilers, but just, here's the things that happen. I certainly really enjoyed it. Very, very good. But yeah, I'm going to call it there for spoiler-free. Going to give you a wee minute to click off if you don't want any more spoilers. You're gone by now. I hope it's been 20 odd seconds. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah. Matt, why do you fucking hate your players? Okay, I can understand Sam, all his bits and all the torture over the years, but why do you want to kill the rest of the party? Because holy shit. Like, that combat's insane. That was, okay, but I keep doing this. I talk about the big thing. The big thing for me is Matt does not fucking hold back this campaign, because combat in this session was, if you've seen it, they fight what is a mimic. And the mimic ends up being what has been the cause of the disappearances. for all the various people that have been there. This mimic basically ate them, effectively. And it almost ate the fucking party because holy crap, that's a lot of damage. Was it the pseudopods? I don't remember. It was like maybe 10 or 11 points of damage per hit. But then the bite attack was I think 25 or 26 points of damage. These guys are level 4. Okay, yes, I know the bite attack was against Ashton, who has 52 hit points as a level 4 barbarian. That man's gonna have 200 fucking hit points by the time he's level 20. By the time he's level 10. Jesus Christ. But no, seriously, that's insane. 25 hit points against a level 4 NPC, level 4 PC. Fuck. Yeah, the party were terrified in that fight. I'm honestly surprised people did not go down, or more people. I think Laudna went down at one point, or definitely somebody went down. No, Laudna definitely Laudna got KO'd, didn't get killed, but was knocked out and brought back by what's his face FCG. I'm surprised more people didn't get knocked down in the fight because shit, that acid attack. Oh fuck. Acid spit thing, which is like a breath weapon, effectively. Kind of just lobs like a little acid volley thing, like a spitball, and kind of just splashes for what I'm guessing was a 5-foot radius. It was like mid high 20s for a full damage roll. Again, you get a bite attack and get hit one of those and fail a dex save, you are fucking out, my friend. I mean, I've got a level 5 fighter, and I have a PC that's a level 5 fighter. He's a Goliath. He has 38 hit points. That would have scared the shit out of me going up against that. Like, the party that I have is chunky enough. We have a turtle cleric who's a bit of a coconut, as we call him. His SC is 19, but he's like 30 hit points, less than 30 hit points. So, yeah. Yeah, that was a scary little fight. But it ended well enough, thankfully. Holy shit, that was a... Yeah, I think Matt wants to kill the players. Well, at least that's my opinions anyway. I sit and watch this like, oh dear God, what are you doing, Matt? So yeah, that's the combat rant over. I did quite, in going backwards, I did enjoy the theater tour type thing, you know, sort of describing the theatrical performance that was going on. And the party just being able to blag their way backstage and, oh, I'm here to heal the people, and getting the tour of the place and meeting the various individuals. And I did enjoy meeting, was it Suv something? I can't remember the PC's name, but the guy who ran the theater, basically. Suvan, something like that. Yeah, all the little jokes and references to, oh, are you the one who hires auditions? Here's my headshot. Fucking just that Matt just sitting there behind the DM screen going, oh, for fuck's sake. Painful memories. That was fun. I enjoy it. I like it. I do enjoy watching it when the cast get able to make their jokes like that. There's been like in campaign 2 that went to VO, and Sam kept making cracks about the VO community, the voiceover community, the voice act, basically joking about them, the players. Nice little in jokes, which I didn't get half of, but I can understand. I can appreciate and understand the references. Kind of just all around the theater, and then having the spicy combat, which is again really fun. And then of course we have big spoilers. Finally, we have Travis back amongst us, playing Chetney, a gnome rogue. And for those of you who don't know where that character comes from, or or if you don't recognize that character, Chetney is a character that Travis played in a Critmas one-shot a couple of years back. It's on their YouTube channel. You can go see it. It's basically the night before Christmas, a Christmas one-shot type special run by Liam O'Brien. It's very, very fun. And Chetney is Travis's character. He's basically a very old and disgruntled, in that one, elf, effectively in the North Pole. He's a gnome for this one. I can't actually remember if the character was a gnome or an elf. I can't remember what the crack was, but yeah, that was quite fun. And now he's back. Chetney's back. Because again, spoilers for this one shot. Basically, at the end of it, it was like Santa gets kidnapped by Oogie Boogie from A Nightmare Before Christmas, and the party of elves goes out and saves Santa from Oogie Boogie. But Chetney was, I think, Travis came up with the character, and then the art was drawn up for it. And Travis basically said that once he saw the art for the character, he's like, oh, okay, I know how to play this character. It was basically a really, really old, grumpy motherfucker of an elf. And basically, the character was really, really old, like one of the oldest elves in the North Pole. And was pissed off with Santa because he'd been told to, like, build circuit boards and make toys out of wood and stuff that people didn't want. It was like just years and years of pent up rage. And he stabbed Santa, basically. Spoilers for that. So yeah, he ended up stabbing Santa in the chest after they kind of fought off Oogie Boogie. Didn't kill him, but stabbed him in the chest. And at the end of it was like some demon force thing. Something basically showed up and took Chetney away from the North Pole. So yeah, Chetney's back. That was fun. That was really fun seeing Chetney reappear. So I'm sure they'll have to come up with something to explain why Chetney's, okay, he left the North Pole, whatever the area was, but the photo Oogie Boogie. Obviously he's not there anymore, but I'm sure Matt and Travis will find a way to thematically or whatever to come up with a good reason as to why Chetney's in Marquette. How did you get from the North Pole, whatever plane of existence that was on, to Marquette and the prime material plane? We shall see. But that was fun. I think Travis has got a thing for playing older characters. That's a thing. That might just be that might be a coincidence, but it could just be Travis deciding to fuck with people. Yes, I'm going to play Bertrand Bell, the old human. Yes, and I'm going to play Chetney, the old gnome. I don't know. It's certainly an interesting choice, and Chetney's a rogue, and we'll see if he's a competent PC or if he's going to be another Bertrand. Am I going to be competent, or am I going to stab my party in the back? We shall see. But that was fun. That was a fun re-review. Oh god. This is why I think it's really fun to have such a good background and all the shit that's gone down. Is go, yes, I understand all of these references and I know what the hell's going on. I'm not telling people to go back and watch all of Campaign 1, Campaign 2, and all the one-shots, because that's 1,000 hours of content, if not more. It's an insane amount of watch time. So Campaign 3, keep up with Campaign 3 is a full-time thing in and of itself. I just got lucky with when I discovered Critical Role. I was able to listen to / watch Campaign 1 podcast and then on YouTube. And then same with Campaign 2 and Campaign 3. I'm watching that live. And I caught pretty much all the one-shots as well. It's a lot of stuff to get caught up on. But if you're able to, I highly recommend it because there's some really good stuff in the one-shots. But I think that's all I really have for this review. Yeah, again, that's all I can think of at the moment. Just my own little ramblings here as well. Again, I really, really enjoyed it. Really interested to see what the hell happens with Chetney and what's going to go on from there, and where the hell that's going to go. And also whenever we actually get to meet Brescio, and we finally get more answers to the Travis question of Travis, what the fuck are you doing playing your one-shot characters? Or two-shot in the case of fucking what's his face, Bertrand Bell. When are we going to get an actual Campaign 3 PC from Travis, or is he just going to keep going? We'll see. It's interesting. I'm really enjoying it. I'm just curious. But yeah, that's me for this week, Critters and Adventures. Hope you're enjoying this. And yeah, gonna call it there. I do enjoy doing these videos. Hope you guys are enjoying them as well. But that's me for now. That's us now, as we say over here in Northern Ireland. So yeah, thanks for stopping by, Critters and Adventures, and until next time, see ya.